Alright, there we go. Hopefully everything's going alright for everyone. Because it is time for Tier 1. Well, technically it's time for Tier 1 in about 30 seconds, but you know. It's close enough. So anyway, in our first matches of the day, we have Adam versus Rocco and Poyo versus Tim. By the looks of things, the majority of the players are here already, so we can quickly move on. So we currently have Adam, apparently the only one that seems to work right now. Let me just change this for a minute. See if we can get some refreshers going. Ah, there we go. There's most of them. Fortunately, Pulse does not seem to be working right now. Nor does he seem to be around. Which is slightly concerning. Let me just double check. Now this is concerning. Hello, hello. So it appears Paul currently isn't here. As I don't seem to see any activity of him anywhere. Which is never a good start. I mean, either way, if 10 minutes pass, then we're gonna start having to throw some sanctions down. Either way, at least if side one is ready to go, then we can continue. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna have to put a little timer on Paul right there. At least until he shows up. So anyway, Tim, you can continue practicing for now, and if Adam and Rokurichi are ready, then we can at least get the first match underway. Alright, Adam appears to be ready. Oh wait, no, I've also noticed Rocco is ready as well. I am not paying attention. Alright, anyway. So let's at least get the first match underway on the left side. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! And there we go. Both players have started. Both players also seem to be opting for a bit of a left side stack right now. It's quite optimal when it comes to getting rid of pieces. However, Rokurichi gets the first Tetris of the match, and Adam follows up very closely. With Adam just having a slight mishap with pieces there. Not exactly Does my voice crack occasionally? Give me a second. It might just be my mic peaking slightly. I'll try that. I have to, yeah, 48 volts is on. Anyway, we have another Tetris for Adam as well, as Richie's in a little bit of trouble regarding his pieces. He's going to have to clean up a fair bit. The score's currently being 95,000 to Adam and 42,000 to Richie. With Adam scoring yet another Tetris, and he is still Tetris ready. So Richie's definitely going to have to catch up soon. Meanwhile, there's a slight technical issue from Adam. I will try and see if I can remedy it. Oh, and it's a network error. And there's still a network error. That's not good. Let me just quickly check this. Well, it appears Adam's stream is currently down. That's definitely a problem with that. Oh, and he's back. Adam coming back with 244,000 points. As Richie still goes for the left side well. Fortunately, it's currently blocked, and there's only 2 pieces he can use to get rid of it, but he does block the right side as well. This is going to be a bit of a problem for him. He does manage to open up the right side again. Just needs to get the right pieces, and he does. The left side is now open. Helps to clear it down slightly. Misdrops the eye though. That's going to be very huge. And he can't seem to handle anything, so Richie is going to top out with 126,000 points. So Adam is going to be taking game 1. On the other side, however, Paul is about to hit 10 minutes. It's no good. And I don't see anything from him at all. And 10 minutes have passed, there we go. So unfortunately, we're going to have to give a game to Tim. Should we quickly message him here? Alright. There we go, just messaging him to make sure he knows what's going on. I have yet to see any response. Anyway, Adam says he is ready. If Richard is ready, then we can continue. Richard's ready, alright. Let's get game 2 underway then. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh wait, Paul is here. Paul is in fact here. Can he get his stream up though? Apparently, he is currently live. And there he is! He is in fact here! He's here and he's ready! You know what that means? It means I can get rid of the timer. We do in fact have a Paul! Oh, so Richard was correct, you did in fact pass out. Alright, Tim is also ready. Let's get the right side underway then. So, let's go. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And during this time, I shall give a quick mention to the scores on the left hand side. We have 125,000 for Adam to 88,000 for Richard. As Richard has a slight misdrop with a J piece right there. It's going to take a little bit of fixing, but it should be gone pretty soon. Although he has decided to stack above it by quite a bit. Alright, anyway. So we currently have Paul with a nice 53,000, now 76,000 points thanks to a Tetris, compared to Tim's 33,000. But Tim is now in a little bit of a situation regarding stacking. On the left-hand side, it appears Richard has topped out yet again with 145,000, so Adam is going to take game 2 as well. mark those games down. We have. And on the right-hand side, we have Tim scoring a nice little Tetris there. On 72,000 points. Paul now on 175, however. There is a pretty large lead. Tim just waiting for that eyepiece. He gets it. Tetris for Tim. And Adam is ready for his game 3. As well as Richard, so game number 3 on the left-hand side. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Also, regarding that's it. Regarding Alex's question saying is how late would the default win be? Assuming we're going by scheduled time here, which means if we're a little bit ahead, then there's a bit more than you can be late for, but if we go strictly by schedule, if you're 10 minutes late, you lose 1 game, 15 minutes, you lose 2, and of course, 20 minutes late, you've just lost the whole match, because 3 points. So, easiest way to say, don't be late. Never be late. It's a bad thing. But anyway, we have Tim slightly catching up, but he is still around about 100,000 points behind right now. Just waiting on that eyepiece though. Finds it. Tetris for Tim to 226,000 points, but Paul Fye is back, now at 330,000. He is still Tetris ready. Paul getting another Tetris, now to 353,000 points as Richard tops out again. 54,000 points, so Adam takes game 3 and the match. So your nerves becoming a little bit of an issue for you there, Richard? So either way, we have Tim stacking a little bit high now. Both players getting the eyepiece, both players getting a simul Tetris. Tim getting another Tetris as well. So we currently have Paul's 402,000 to Tim's 319,000. Tim gets yet another Tetris. He is starting to catch up. Tim finding another eyepiece. Tim gets another Tetris. He did get another eyepiece, unfortunately not Tetris ready yet. He does get another one though. 391,000 points. Just needs to stack up a little bit more. Another eyepiece, another Tetris for Tim, 414,000. However, Paul is very much ready. Tim now at 437,000 as Paul gets into a bit of trouble here. And he unfortunately cannot do anything about it, so Paul will top out with 441,000 points. Tim could very easily take this game. And there you have it. Tim takes the game. It was a very strong match there. So anyway, now we can focus on this one. We have Paul needing a slight moment. Necking some espresso. On one hand, I think that would help in the current situation. On the other hand, I feel like once we get later into it, it may come back to hurt him. Caffeine only lasts for so long. Alright, there we go. Ball is ready. So, let's get this game underway. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Although I really shouldn't be saying anything about caffeine. I've been drinking no end of tea lately. Anyway, we're gonna have both players stacking up for the first Tetris. Tim gets the eye, gets the first Tetris. Well, Paul manages to follow back. It's Tim with a nice clean stack right now. Paul having a slight hole though. Should be able to clear it pretty easily. Oh. I've only just noticed, yeah, the hearts are the wrong way around, whoops. And Tim is a very little unfortunate top out, so Paul is going to take the first game, and I'm going to swap these hearts around because they are wrong. You know, I've only just noticed why the cameras aren't working. Oh god. Yeah, that's my fault. So, if I head over to this and copy this. The reason why it's not there is because I forgot they're separated. So, I need to pop these back. There we go. Now we have whale picks everywhere. Right, anyway. If players are ready, then we can get this next match underway. Paul is in fact ready. I will just double check if Tim is ready though. Yep, he's ready. So, let's get game 4 underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alright, we have Tim getting the first Tetris of the game, as Paul finds his eyepiece to fire back. And Paul getting yet another eyepiece to score his Tetris with, although Tim is just having to wait out right now. It's a slight drought as Tim finds his eyepiece, although he will need another Tetris to catch up. Correction, he will need 2 to catch up. Paul is now on 91,000 points. There we are. Tim finally finds it. It says Tetris for Tim. It's a very clean game, just unfortunate pieces right now for Tim. But he does get another Tetris as he takes the lead with 96,000 points. Paul, however, having to dig ever so slightly. The parity of his stack is not optimal right now. He creates a little bit of a situation for himself. And having the situation this high up could be fatal, but he does manage to clear down, gets the eyepiece that he needs. Now he just needs to stack down before things get too hectic. He does get the Tetris to 126,000 points and another Tetris to 148. Creates a bit of a hang, gets the spin, perfect. Finds himself yet another eyepiece. He's now at 172,000 points. Really nice plays. Meanwhile, Tim in a little bit of a dig situation right now gets all the pieces that he needs to stack his way down, though. Tim currently opting for the column free well. Gets a Tetris, which manages to transition quite well. So Tim opting just for a little bit more cleaning, going for a nice safe strat right now. Meanwhile, Paul scores yet another Tetris to 247,000 points. Has nowhere to put the Z piece, unfortunately. So Paul not getting the pieces that he quite needs right now. Does create a bit of a mess in his stack. So if Tim fixes his stack quickly, he could actually capitalize on this. He just currently opting to burn single after single. Paul, however, managing to clear almost all of his issues. He's going to opt for that Tetris. Just needs to unblock as well, which he does. Finds the eyepiece. Tetris for Paul. Currently at 292,000 points. So Tim, unfortunately, blocking as well at just the wrong time, but he does manage to get the Tetris out of it. To 308,000 points, taking the lead. However, Tim is very much Paul is very much Tetris ready right now. Scoring the Tetris to 319,000. Just needs another eyepiece. There it is. Eyepiece comes out. Tetris for Paul. 343,000 points. So Tim just in a slight situation, but it's very much fixable. As another Tetris comes out for Paul. So Tim, unfortunately, in yet another situation, having to dig out, but at the same time, having to block the right side of his well very high. He does get, finally unblock it, he gets a Tetris, goes for the triple as well. As Paul scores yet another Tetris at 418,000 points. So given the lines, Paul could be taking this game. Tim goes all in on the column 4 well, but blocks it at just the wrong moment. But he does get another Tetris out of it. And yet another Tetris. Both players now transitioned, however Tim needs over 60,000 points to catch up. Paul finally makes his fatal error in 19. And Tim also making the fatal error, which means Tim is going to top out with not enough points. Paul is going to be taking this game. So it seems we have a deciding match. So despite Paul being late and taking a penalty game, it seems Paul could still take this. Alright though. Both players are ready. Let's get this deciding match underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So here we go. We're only into the first games and we already have a deciding match. As Paul manages to take the first Tetris, whilst Tim is very much Tetris ready. Goes to the single, takes the Tetris, 23,000 points. Paul firing back the Tetris, Tim also returning with the Tetris. so both players pretty much on the same point. Paul scoring yet another Tetris. Tim having to burn slightly. Was going to go for the burn, but sees the eyepiece. So he does get a Tetris, but has to clear his stack slightly because of it. Meanwhile, Paul gets another eyepiece. Tetris for Paul. 93,000 points to Tim's 72,000. But Tim does get an eyepiece. He's now at 95,000 points, taking the lead. What rounds this? This is the very first one, so we're still in the top 16. And Paul scores yet another Tetris, Tim firing back. So Paul with a little bit of a spire in the middle, but shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. Paul getting another eyepiece. Tetris Paul for 148,000 points. Paul is in the lead. And another Tetris coming out for Paul. Tim's going to have to start to do something about this. Does manage to clear everything down though. And he gets the L piece. He just needs to wait for the eye. Gets a little tuck of the T. Paul taking a Tetris, however. Still no eyepiece for Tim. Currently has to go for a T-spin, but he opts to clear it with an eye. Not quite the optimal placement, but it's all we can get. So his stack's only getting higher. He needs to clear something, otherwise he's going to top out. In a very stressful situation right now. Fortunately, he can't get the T over to the left, so he will top out with 139,000 points. Paul takes his third cart, so Paul advances to the next round. Alright, so the next matches on here shall be Simon versus Alex and Aki versus Eloa. So I hope you're ready for some pretty strong Tetris action. You know, I've only just noticed I've had my mic muted for like the past few minutes, and I've been talking non-stop. Yes, we can start. Just for reference, if the timer ever goes off in the chat, then yeah, it's probably safe to go. I swear, at some point during every stream, I mute my microphone and then forget to unmute it. It was only until I noticed that, like, my levels were almost non-existent. Anyway. Anyway, on the right-hand side, we currently have a little bit of a situation for Aki, as he's stacking very high and has blocked the right side of, like, the right side hole he's created. Should be able to sort it out, but a misdrop here or there create a very intense situation right now. However, his holes are only increasing in number right now, as Elua has a nice clean stack she's currently using to get way ahead. Alright, so it seems Aki has topped out with only 17,000 points, so Elua is going to take the first game on the left, the right hand side, that is. However, a slight time difference on the left-hand side, which was my fault, unfortunately. So anyway, on the right-hand side we currently have Aki, who is ready for the next game. We're just noticing and topping out. And Elua is also ready. So I shall count down the right-hand side. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So, on the left-hand side, we currently have Alex managing to clear up with a nice Tetris. Now it's 61,000 points. So Simon just needing to get himself Tetris ready, however not getting the pieces that he needs right now. Might aim for a different column as well, but he appears like he's not going to be doing that just yet. Instead, opting to clear everything down. It's a safe play. Anyway, we have Alex going for a very, well, I should probably say it's a bit unorthodox for a while, but knowing Alex, yeah, this is quite common. Anyway, we have yet another Tetris coming up for Alex. He's now at 158,000 points. He's taking Tetris whenever he can. There we go. It's Tetris ready. Column 6 Tetris for Alex. Nothing but Tetrises so far. Oh, there we go. He's Tetris ready again. Just hates right side wells. Meanwhile, Simon scoring another Tetris to 302,000 points. Alex getting another Tetris in the meantime. Don't tell me. Yep, Alex is going for the left side well now. And he gets it. Tetris for Alex. Oh god. In the meantime, however, Elua scoring another Tetris as Aki needs to do a slight clear up. He does manage it though. He needs that eye. Gets the eye. Tetris for Aki, 88,000 points to Elua's 154,000. Elua unfortunately blocking her well, but does finally get that Tetris out to 180,000. Simon just in a little bit of a dig situation right now. Nothing too major though. Needing to get the right pieces. Unfortunately, they're arriving a little bit on the late side. Is going to cause a bit of damage to that stack. Gets the eyepiece. He is Tetris ready despite the damage, but he is opting to clear it for now. Could still get that Tetris. Just needs the eye. Misdrops the L, unfortunately. This is going to be extremely tough for him, but he tops out 362,000 points. So Alex needs to get to about 363,000 or higher. Shouldn't be too hard for him though. So in the meantime, Aki nice and clean, getting a Tetris. Needs to get the right pieces. Fortunately, Alex in a bit of trouble. He is going to top out, so Simon will in fact take the game. Aki scoring another Tetris though. Elwa still in the lead. Managing to score another Tetris. 256,000 points to 266. Aki unfortunately not getting the pieces he needs right now. He's in a bit of trouble as he misdrops again. Meanwhile, Elwa with a nice slow and steady stack right there. Alright. Both players on the left hand side already. I shall count them down. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Elua stacking a little bit on the high side, gets the eyepiece. Tetris for Elua, 321,000 points. Aki's still having to clean everything up though. Is he aiming for a Tetris? He might be. Although the placements of all of his pieces right now are extremely confusing. Either way, Elua with nearly a 100,000 point lead at this point, which means Aki's going to have to take some serious aggression, but unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do that with his current stack. So Aki is going to top out with 283,000. Elua takes game 2. So in the meantime, on the left-hand side, we have both players with a slight hole. Simon could either clear it or just ignore it for the time being, seeing as it's all the way on the bottom. Aki is in fact ready for his next game. Simon's holes unfortunately becoming a little bit more frequent right now. And Elwa is ready, so I can count down the right hand side. So let's go! Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alex's stack is only getting higher right now, which is not something he needs at the minute. So the pieces he needs just aren't coming, and he misdrops the eye. He's going to top out with 35,000 points. Simon taking game 2. And Aki's stream currently not working. Oh, there we go. So anyway, Alex is ready for his third game. We have Tetris coming out for Elua. So we currently have 55,000 points to Aki's only 3,800. And Simon is ready for his next game, so I shall count down the left hand side. So let's go. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It's another nice safe stack for Elua. And she's now made herself Tetris ready. Gets the eye immediately. Tetris for Elua. 126,000 points to Aki's only 36. very easily make that a 100,000 point lead right now. Another Tetris for Eloa. However, Simon is slowly Aki is slowly catching up. Okay, on the left-hand side, however, we have Simon getting another Tetris for 30,000 points. So Alex going for his unorthodox swells. Unfortunately, gets a bit of a misdrop on the S piece and he just gives up. So Simon taking game 3 and the match. Alex heads down to the losers bracket. Could still find his way up though. So anyway, on the right hand side we currently have Eloa scoring yet another Tetris to 292,000 points. Aki firing back, now at 127. Still a massive lead though. So Aki opting to place the O piece all the way to the right. He's currently using his right side as a bit of a dump. Does seem to be working out favourably for him though, if he gets that eye. Unfortunately, he gets the eye after he covers the well. Managing to get his way down, gets the right pieces. There we go. Aki finally has a normal looking stack. So unfortunately, it has caused an extreme lead to build up. Currently see Aki with 180,000 points to Eloa's 359,000. It's going to be one hell of a game for Aki to make his way back. There we go. Aki getting yet another Tetris. Makes himself Tetris ready immediately as well. So needs another eyepiece. Gets it. 279,000 points. Eloa in an extreme situation and will top out with 365,000 points. So Aki could actually bring this back now. Go outs for the double, gets the Tetris. And another one. He could take this game with one more. Just need to fill up that final Mino. Gets it. Now he just needs an eye. Where is the eyepiece? There it is. Tetris for Aki. Aki takes game 3. See, Aki's just going all out right now. See if he can make himself up to level 21. Unfortunately, I don't think he will. That's a slight misdrop. Anyway, Eloa, who is now ready for the next game. Just need to see if we can get it ready from Aki. Alright, Aki is ready. So, let's get game 4 underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So we go, game 4 has begun. Have Eloa getting a couple of singles already. Making herself Tetris ready. Should hopefully get the eye. Gets the eyepiece. Tetris for Eloa. First Tetris of the game. Aki now firing back. Getting a lot of eyepieces coming out for Aki right now. And another Tetris. So, scores are still relatively even right now. Eloa now makes herself Tetris ready once more. Aki managing to clear a little bit of an issue right there. Should be able to stack himself up, make himself Tetris ready. There we go. Eyepiece arrives. Tetris for Aki, 72,000 points. Eloa with a very strange little set of holes right here. She's managed to clear them out. Just needs to find the right pieces and she can get herself back on track. Unfortunately, none of those pieces are arriving. Let's do a bit of a compromise right now with a few burns. Ooh, eyepiece finally arrives, but it's at the wrong moment. We're in a hell of a lot of trouble right now. Does manage to get the burn, but I don't think she's going to be able to get anything over to the left-hand side, so she will top out. Aki taking the next game. Which means we have a decider. Yet another decider. I swear, at the minute, we're just at a point where every single right-hand game is a decider. Alright, anyway, both players are ready, so let's get this deciding game underway. Right, so, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So here comes the deciding game as Eloa begins and Aki soon follows. Eloa making herself Tetris ready immediately, single into Tetris. Aki is now Tetris ready finally. Just needs to find that eyepiece wherever it may be. And here it comes. Tetris for Aki. And yet another Tetris for Aki as he now takes the lead with 50,000 points. Eloa, unfortunately, firing back to take it back from him. But Aki is not happy as he fires with yet another Tetris. So Eloa now on 95,000 points exactly. Going for the triple, creating a little bit of a hole right there, fixing it with a couple of burns. Aki, however, in a much worse situation. Just needs to find the correct pieces so he can work his way out of this. There's one of them. Alright, that's the majority of the holes cleared. Final hole is open, final hole is cleared. Now he just needs to make himself Tetris ready. But Eloa has used that time. to gain a little bit of an advantage. So, despite the Tetris, we have Aki's 112,000 points to Elua's 160,000 points. Aki getting yet another Tetris, though. Needs 2 more to take the lead. Simul Tetris right there. Nothing has changed. Both players scoring yet another Tetris out of this. Neither player willing to give an inch right now. See, Aki going for the column 2 Tetris right there. Very efficient plays. So meanwhile we have a little bit of trouble for Elua, but she does manage to work her way out. Gets the Tetris as well. Sayaki is very close to catching up, however. Elua has a slight misdrop. It's not going to cause too much issue, though. Just a few singles and everything's all clear again. Aki also sorting out a little bit of an issue with him. He's going to opt for the column 3 well. Even when he sees the eyepiece, he chooses to continue. There he is. Is Tetris ready? Yes, the Tetris. 290,000 points. It's breathing down Elua's neck at this point. So he needs to find that eyepiece. Wherever the eyepiece may be, there it is. Tetris for Aki. 315,000 points, taking the lead. Elua also very much in need of an eyepiece now. Gets it, but she's not quite out of trouble just yet. Is slowly clearing her way down though. Slight aggressive play coming out from Elua right now. Could be risky. Does get a few burns though. Needs something to the left. It's just, this situation is just getting worse and worse. The stack slowly gets higher, tries to put the eye to the left, can't, and tops out. So Aki takes game 5 and the match. Alright, so the next matches to happen shall be Rockerucci versus Alex and Tim versus Elua as we enter the losers bracket. So everything's set up, I just need to figure out where Alex happens to be right now. Alex, where are you? I hope he hasn't ran off, though. Either way. Oh, and I have forgotten to change the names. Whoops. That is my bad. I thought I had everything set up, but I don't. Okay, I'll just sort these out here. Not too bad. Let me just quickly check something. Nope, he's here. Hello, Alex. Alright, so all players are now here, but are all players ready to play? So by the looks of things, all players are currently having a little bit of a warm-up game. Nothing too major. So Alex is the first one to be ready. So are all other players ready right now? Alright, Ella is now ready. Alright, Richard is ready. Mr. Rocco Ricci. Alright, Tim is ready. Let's get these matches underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So here we go. The beginning of the losers bracket. So any players taken out now are taken out for the rest of the tournament. Say we currently have a little bit of a strange stack for some players. Shouldn't be too hard to fix right now, though. So Richard just in a little bit of a dig situation. Having a little bit of hesitation on the pieces, though. Meanwhile, Tim is currently doing okay on his digging, but he is putting more pieces over his holes right now, which means this dig is only going to get longer. Yellow, however, with a nice clean stack. Same thing goes for Alex right now, as he opts for the column 9 well, but he does get a Tetris out of it. So it seems like a very similar game on both sides. One player stuck in a dig and the other player just, you know, happily scoring along. So Richard's finally, at the very least, like, dealt with the holes. They're still there, but they're dealt with, as he scores another Tetris to 69,920. And yet another little bit of clearing out there. There we go. He could have gone for a Tetris there. Oh, not a Tetris, but making himself Tetris ready, but he chooses not to, playing it safe. Meanwhile, we have Tim in a very nasty situation at the minute. He needs to get something to the left, but he can't do it, so Tim will top out, and Eloa will take the first game. So we have both players on the right hand side ready hit again, so I shall quickly count them down. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alright. So game 2 has begun on the right hand side. Meanwhile, with game 1, we still have a pretty nice game going on. However, Alex has got quite the lead right now. Both players quickly scoring a Tetris out there. So we currently have 149,000 points for Richard to Alex's 292,000 now. Meanwhile, on the right hand side, we have a little bit of a dig problem for Eloa. Should be fixable though. Unfortunately, she's getting not exactly the right pieces at the minute. Very unfavourable pieces right now. Can't get anything to the right, so Eloa is going to get an early top out. Tim is going to take game 2. So on the left hand side we currently have Richard, who's ready for a Tetris now. Should be able to get it. Does plug the well, meaning he's going to have to place another piece on a column 5 right there. Anyway, both players are ready on the right hand side yet again, so let me quickly count them down. Players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So meanwhile on the right hand side, not on the right hand side, on the left hand side, still have a very big lead for Alex right now. Just under 100,000 points. So Richard managed to score his next Tetris, and another one. 303,000 points for Richard right now. Anyway, let's say on the right hand side we have a bit of a strange situation for Tim on the left hand side. He needs to bring that stack down like very soon, otherwise could be it for him. But he can't get an eyepiece over to the left, so he is going to top out with 26,000 points. Eloa's going to take game 3. That's a hell of a lot of early top outs. So either way, we have Richie now in the kill screen, Alex now in the kill screen. 452,000 points he needs to beat, which is, that ain't happening. So Alex takes game 1. Right, anyway, right hand side is ready. Is left hand side ready as well? We'll go for a little simultaneous countdown. Alex is indeed ready. Is Richard ready? Alright, Richie is ready. So, let's count these players down. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alright, so we've got game 2 on the left hand side. Meanwhile, we have game 4 on the right hand side. A lot of early top outs happening. So we have Tim with his second Tetris already, but he is going to have to clear up just a little bit so he can continue. Shouldn't be too much of a problem right now. He has, however, created a bit of a problem that involves him covering up a second well. Another Tetris coming out for Rokorichi. And one coming out for Eloa as well. So on the left hand side we currently have Richie's 83,000 points to Alex's 80. Very close game right now. To Tim's 64,000 and Eloa's 48,000 points. So Eloa needs another Tetris to keep up. Richie's currently waiting on that eyepiece right now. Can't find any of them. Finally gets the eyepiece. Simul Tetris on the left hand side. No change. We finally have a Tetris for Eloa. 97,000 points. Yet another Tetris coming out for Eloa. She's getting very close to taking the lead. Will Tim allow it? So Eloa is now Tetris ready. Tim needs to stack up quick. There he is, he gets it. Tetris for Tim. Making sure that lead stays in his position. Meanwhile, on the left hand side, we currently have Richard finally getting a little bit of clear there. Gets the Tetris, 210,000 points. Gonna need another 2 Tetris to catch up. So Alex, on the other hand, waiting for the eye, gets it. Tetris for Alex, 273,000 points. It's just one Mino short of being Tetris ready. He finally makes it. Just needs that eyepiece, gets it. Tetris for Alex, 297,000 points. Makes himself Tetris ready yet again. He's currently getting a lot of the pieces that he needs right now. There he is, gets his eye. Tetris for Alex, 322,000 points as Eloa tops out with 165, so Tim is going to take his second heart. Which means we have a decider on the right hand side again. It's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. Eloa with a 700k game. Oh boy. You know, no pressure. Simon, a decider is a game that essentially decides the match. So as in, whoever wins this deciding game wins the match. So anyway, Have both players ready on the right hand side, so I shall quickly count them down for the deciding game. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Speaking of Tetris, Tetris for Rokorichi. 238,000 points to Alex's 454,000. Another Tetris coming out for Rokorichi. So he's not quite Tetris ready. Gets into a serious situation though with that eyepiece on the left. Could very much kill him if he's not paying attention, and he can't get it over, so he will top out with 416,000 points. Alex is going to take game 2. With his 504. Very strong game. Oh. Crap. That's my fault. I clicked the wrong one. I can definitely say the the lack of sleep is becoming a bit of an issue. Anyway. So you have Alex ready on the left hand side. Is Richie ready? He is indeed. Let's count down the left hand side again. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Say on the right hand side we currently have Tim trailing behind with only 98,000 points to Eloa's 178,000. She makes herself Tetris ready yet again, immediately gets an eyepiece. Tetris for Eloa for 201,000 points. Very interesting if you lose hearts instead of gain them. You never know. Maybe it's something we might do. Anyway, putting down the current games, we have Eloa managing to stack her way down with the Tetris, opening up that well. As we have Richie in a little bit of a hole situation right now. He's cleared one of his holes, just needs to get that second hole open. There it is, it's open, and it's cleared. Just needs that final hole on the right dealt with. As he then creates yet another hole. A bit of a problem right now. Especially as he's not getting the pieces he needs. There is no eye absolutely anywhere except it's too late and he tops out. So Alex is going to take the third game and the match. So Alex advances and Rokorichi is out. Let me quickly sort out the match results on this. There we go. Heading over to the deciding game on the right. Currently have Tim with 330,000 points to Eloa's now 390,000 points. Tim is in fact Tetris ready though. Sees the eye, gets it. Tetris for Tim. And yet another Tetris for Tim. He can get himself another one, he will catch up. Just needs the right pieces right now. Gets the eye to clear up the upcoming well that we're starting to form. Because yet another eyepiece, Tetris for Tim, 402,000 points. Ella with 423,000, however. Shops for a safe burn right now to 431,000 points. Tim in an extreme situation, however. He's just stuck at the top, and he will top out. So, it seems like Ella is going to take the final game. So, Ella advances, and Tim is out. Alright, so next game shall be Adam versus Simon and Paul versus Aki. Very strong game right there. And I nearly forgot to unmute my mic again. Oh dear. Anyway, currently have the first ready coming from Simon. Match is scheduled to start in less than 2 minutes. So correction is now less than 1 minute. Alright. It's now schedule time. Just after a little bit of warmth, we can have all of the players ready. We can begin the match. So alright, we have a ready coming out from Adam. Simon double checks is ready. Are Paul and Aki ready? Aki is in fact ready. So now the question of, instead of is Paul ready, is Paul here? That was another problem. I hope he didn't fall asleep. I think that's part of the problem about not having webcams, is I can't actually tell if they're there or not. I mean, I guess we can start the left-hand side. So at the minute we're just waiting on Paul, but I don't know if Paul's going to actually like arrive or not, so let's go. Alright, so let's get the left side on the way. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So we immediately have Simon starting. That's one of the things I am considering doing is, yeah, pinging him. Hey, there he is, he's there. I thought, for a second there I thought I was going to have to start putting you back on a timer again. Alright. All is ready. Is Aki still ready? I can't tell. It's been a bit of time since he said it. And Simon is immediately topping out. That's very unfortunate. So Adam is going to take the first game straight away. Alright, anyway. Both players on the right hand side are ready, so I shall quickly count them down. The players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alright. Both players on the left-hand side are also ready again, so I shall count them down too. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There we go, we have all games underway again. And a little bit of a stacking problem for Simon, but should be very easily fixable. There we are. Hole is open, just waiting on the eyepiece. Guess the eyepiece. Tetris for Simon. 26,000 points. Aki also has his first Tetris. So Paul with some interesting stacking right now. Gets the eyepiece. Opens one of the holes. He's looking for the right piece to do it, but it's just not arriving. A bit of hesitation coming out. So he decides to misdrop the L. Can't hesitate too much at this height though. Otherwise things are going to get very deadly very quick. So he opens the hole. So in the meantime though, Aki is in the lead by a little under 20,000 points right now as he scores yet another Tetris though, and Simon tops out again. And Adam just scoring enough points to take the lead, so it seems Adam's also going to be taking game 2 as well. In the meantime, Paul does in fact top out, so Aki is going to advance further. So anyway, we have a ready from Simon and a ready from Paul, and a ready from Adam now. Is Academus ready? There we go. He's noticed, he's topped out. But is he ready? He is indeed ready. So, wait. Ball is unready. That was close. Alright, now he's ready. So, let's get this match underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Not exactly sure what's happening on the left-hand side though. They appear to have started without me? I can't tell. Right. Anyway. So on the right hand side we currently have Paul stacking very high with 2 Tetris so far, now 3 Tetris. Aki is still non-existent. Where are you, Aki? Anyway. So there we go, we have another Tetris coming out from Simon, now on 148,000 points to Adam's 84,000. Lovely spin coming out from Adam right there. Making himself Tetris ready, getting another eyepiece. Tetris for Adam. And another Tetris coming for Simon as well. Where is Aki's stream? You know, I'm just gonna double check. Whether or not that's frozen, I can't tell. Yes, it was in fact frozen, and I'm glad I did that at the right time because he actually tops out with 69,000 points, so Paul is actually going to take that game. That was very close. Alright, anyway. So on the left-hand side we have Simon with about 100,000 point difference, however he also has a lot more lines. Oh god. Spilled your drink on the table. I'm hoping that's not something too sticky or corrosive. So anyway, both players on the right hand side are ready, so I shall quickly count them down. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And again, on the left hand side, we currently have Adam with 264,000 points to Simon's 335. Still a 10 line difference though. So despite the line differences, I'd probably say Simon's still on a little bit of a better pace at the minute. Say Adam scoring yet another Tetris though. Say Adam's now Tetris ready. Simon needs to win on that eye. He gets it. Tetris for Simon. Top out for Paul. 25,000 points. Fortunately, Aki is not going to be able to beat that as he tops out with 770. So, despite the early top out, Paul is actually going to take game 3. Is this really tier 1? I don't know. Which side are we looking at here? Oh boy. So, on the left hand side though, we have Simon starting to get very close to the transition though. He gets another Tetris. He is literally one Tetris away from transition right now. 2 lines. So he's got to be very careful with where he puts his pieces right now. He's going to have to make this count. He does in fact make himself Tetris ready. He gets the eyepiece. Tetris for Simon, as he transitions, scores 2 more lines. Now at 460,000 points. As Simon gets another Tetris into 480,000 points, just taking the lead as Simon tops out. So Adam is going to take game 3. Could have been a close game there. So Adam advances to the next round. Simon heads down to the loser's bracket, as both players on the right hand side are now ready. So I will quickly move them over here. Alright, anyway, let's count down. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So anyway, so we currently have a bit of a problem arising for Paul right now. Looks like he makes himself nice and clean, gets the Tetris to 27,000 points. Not quite in the lead yet, but It's very close to being. Yourself a little bit of burner. There we go. Another Tetris for Aki, taking the lead to 52,000 points. This Paul's still trying to burn down right now. Paul finally getting the pieces he needs. He does cover his hole though. Aki is now playing a nice, safe game as he scores yet another Tetris to 102,000 points. As Paul is getting a very nasty spire. Needs to look for the right pieces. Did get one of the pieces, chooses not to use it though. There you go. Get all the pieces he needs so far, but he doesn't get the right pieces. Things could go a little bit too wrong. He needs the eye. Unfortunately, no eye. It's a nice clean little burn there, though. Go Paul nearly out of his dig. There we go. All holes are cleared. He just needs to build up for a Tetris. He does in fact make himself Tetris ready. Just needs to wait on that eye, get things down to the left. There we go. Tetris for Paul. But it's 91,000 points to Aki's 166,000 now. Aki's definitely in a bit of trouble, however. He's slowly burning his way down as Paul scores another Tetris to 119,000. Makes himself Tetris ready. Looking for that eye right now. Ooh, burning at just the wrong time, but he gets a double eye piece. So he still scores the Tetris to 144,000 points. Aki is now finally Tetris ready with everything burned out. And that's a Tetris for Aki, 206,000 points. So Paul managing to get a Tetris off though. One more Tetris and he catches. Yeah, he catches up, there we go. There we go, Aki scoring a Tetris. He's now at 240,000 points. I'd say Paul has pretty much caught up though. He's scoring yet another Tetris, he's now at 261,000 points. Paul takes the lead. Is Aki gonna let him keep it though? Anyway, getting back to the game, we are getting Tetris out from Paul to 320,000 points. Aki trailing behind with 299, still in a bit of a burn game. She'll be able to clear it with the right pieces though. So Paul in a very nasty situation. He is going to top out. Stacking too high on the right. So he has 349,000 points. Aki, however, transitions with not enough points. So Paul is going to take game 4 and the match. Alright. Paul's just gonna clean up a drink. Alright, so anyway, Paul advances to the next round, and Aki heads down to the loser's bracket. Alright. So, next matches shall be Aki versus Alex, and Simon versus Eliwa. poet with the highlighted pod though. So we have most of the players currently doing a little bit of warm-up. It's about 5 minutes until the scheduled match, but we can always do it earlier if need be. Can we start? Assuming all players are ready, we can, but... Alright, I'd say every player is ready. Simon, are you ready? Alright, all players are ready. Let's get this match underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There we go. Tetris coming out already. Currently have Aki in a little bit of a burn situation, but should easily be solvable. Alex, however, using this opportunity to stack for Tetris. Tetris for Alex. Top out for Simon, though. Ella far ahead of Simon, so Ella is going to take the first game. Alright. So Simon is ready for his next game. Wow. Alex with an absolutely lovely stack right now. Aki's still burning. Does manage to get himself out. Needs the eye. If I turn the music down a bit, I think it's just this track in particular that's a little bit loud. I will see if I can get it any further down there. It's quite tough because it's already at like almost nothing. Yep. Whoa, that's very loud. Jesus. It's very finicky. Yeah, that's about as low as it's going to get, unfortunately. Yeah. It's kind of a problem with that, how it's like the music is actually on 5 out of 100. So it could get way louder. Alright, anyway. Alright, both players on the right hand side already, so I shall quickly count them down. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm going to quickly jump onto the left hand side. I see Aki is in a very bad situation right now and very far behind. He is going to top out if he can't deal with anything, and he gets one line clear, but there's nothing he can get on the right. He is going to top out. Alex is going to take game 1. Alright. So it appears Alex is ready. Aki is also ready, so I can start the left-hand side as well. So, let's go. Left hand side, players ready in. 3, 2, 1. Tetris, as we have a top out on the right hand side. So Simon tops out with 28,000 points. Eloa with 83,000 points though, so Eloa is also going to be taking game 2. Anyway, the players are already on the right hand side, so we can get the right hand side underway. So let's get the game underway. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Anyway, heading back to the left-hand side, we currently have Alex, who is currently in the... well, he was in the lead with 52,000 points. Aki now having another Tetris into 80,000 points. Alex in a slight issue. He's looking for the eyepiece. The eyepiece is not arriving whatsoever. He's going to have to burn something, but he doesn't burn, and he tops out. So Aki is going to be taking game 2. Right, anyway, left side is ready yet again. So, let's count down the left-hand side. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So, left-hand side is underway. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, we currently have Simon with 172,000 points to Eliwa's 77. However, there is a large line difference right now. Eloa is definitely in a bit of trouble though, so Eloa will top out with only 81,000 points, so Simon takes game 3. So Aki already in a bit of a situation, only 13 lines in. Does clear it quite easily though. So we have another Tetris coming out for Alex, 115,000 points. Sayaki definitely needs to be scoring some more Tetris though, as he does to 72,000 points, but still quite the gap. Anyway, both players on the right-hand side are now ready. So I shall count down the right-hand side. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So heading back to the left-hand side, however, we currently have Alex scoring a Tetris for 200,000 points. Aki is still trailing behind, gets his Tetris to 110,000 points. So Alex, at this point, has about double Aki's score right now. So Aki's definitely going to have to up his pace a little bit. So on the right hand side, however, we have Eloa scoring a Tetris to 33,000 points. Simon gets the eyepiece. Tetris to Simon, 49,000 points. Going to make himself Tetris ready again. Needs another eye. Gets it. Tetris for Simon, 72,000 points. As Eloa manages to open up the hole and then immediately blocks it up, wasting an eyepiece. So luckily, Eloa managed to get another one. Gets a Tetris for 61,000 points and another for 83,000 points, taking the lead. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, we still have Alex with an absolutely massive lead right now. Currently at 303,000 points. He has, however, created a second well, which could prove problematic if he doesn't do anything about it. He's continuously burning down. Not getting the pieces he needs, gets in a little bit of a panic. Everything's gonna go wrong. So he tops out at 316,000 points. Aki could still bring this back. Just quickly mark these scores. Anyway, he's still needing more score to continue. But on the right hand side, we currently have Simon with 102,000 points to Eloa's 226,000. A pretty big lead right now. Another Tetris coming out for Aki. Still not there yet. Another Tetris coming out for Aki. If he gets one more, he can take it. Makes himself Tetris ready. Needs that eyepiece, gets the eyepiece. Tetris for Aki. Aki takes game 3. So on the right hand side anyway, we have Simon with 164,000 points to Eloa's 284,000 points. So Eloa's still on a very good pace right now. Simon's continuously burning. And Simon is going to top out with 166,000 points to Eloa's 314, so Eloa is going to take the third game, or third heart, and the match. Right. Aki is ready. Alex is ready. I shall quickly swap these over. There we are. So let's get game number 4 underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Alex going for Becky going for a very aggressive start right now. Just looking for that eyepiece. Fortunately, it's not arriving, so he's going to have to continuously burn here and there until it arrives. Alex finding an eyepiece. Gets the left side well Tetris. Made himself Tetris ready. Another Tetris for Alex. he decides to end the left side well. And a very unfortunate set of pieces though. Aki is slowly closing in. Just needs to find that eyepiece wherever it may be. Just get a bit of a misdrop. This is going to cause a bit of a situation. Needs to burn, but unfortunately there's nothing to burn, so he is going to top out with 58,000 points. Alex takes game 4. Alex very surprised about the fact that he actually won that game. Oh god. But anyway, we have another deciding game. So is Alex ready? He is indeed ready. Let's get the deciding game underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Rather aggressive left side stacking coming out from Aki already. Gets a perfect burn though, and the Tetris. Meanwhile, Alex with a very safe stack. Getting another Tetris out of that. Aki currently hoping to get himself a nice little J piece. He does. Doesn't go for the Tetris though. Quite surprising to be honest. Because he's unfortunate. Like, because of that, he was just unable to get anything out of this situation. I say, in the meantime, we have Alex with 71,000 points though. So he's given himself a nice little well on column 4, but that isn't Tetris ready due to the hole on the bottom, so he gets the triple instead. Needs to burn down slightly. Meanwhile, he's in a very safe position. He's taken the lead with 110,000 points. Just a little bit off Tetris ready. He is Tetris ready. Eyepiece. 133,000 points for Aki. So Alex is now in a serious situation. Alex really needs a very specific set of pieces. He's gotten 2 of them, so he's a little bit safer, but things can still go very wrong. So he needs that eyepiece very soon. Opts for the burn instead. He's going to be blocking as well even further. Creates another hole. Ooh, but a slight misdrop on the S piece. That one misdrop spells doom. So Aki is going to be taking the final heart and the match. So sometimes it's just like that. Just a single little misdash right there, and the whole game's over. So anyway, next matches shall be Adam versus Paul, and yet again, Aki versus Elba. Alright, so the next matches to happen would be Adam versus Paul, Ali versus Aki versus Aliwa. I'm combining names here. So I mean, all players can do a little bit of warm up, and when we're ready, we can start the matches. Got tired of RNG beating me black and blue, says the person who's been playing Game Boy Tetris recently. Alright, anyway, we have our first ready coming from Eliwa. And Paul is also ready. Aki is ready. Is Adam ready? If Adam's ready, then we can begin. There we are. Adam is ready. So, let's get these matches underway. So, players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So, all players currently second for a Tetris. We have a simul Tetris on the right hand side. Paul currently waiting on an eyepiece. Adam finally making himself Tetris ready. Just going for a little bit of a burn to make it happen. So we have Adam getting his first Tetris for 25,000 points compared to Paul's 52,000. Paul makes himself Tetris ready yet again. Eyepiece arrives. Tetris for Paul, 75,000 points. It's very equal matches on the right hand side though. With Aki backing very high right now. Things could get very deadly if he isn't paying attention. And I think he's not paying attention because he tops out. So, Eliwa takes game 1 already. So yeah, both players, just with the way the cameras are angled, they're looking at each other's screens all the time. Oh boy. Paul, however, topping out. It's not very nice. So it seems Adam takes the first game. A little bit of an unfortunate event. Alright, anyway. The right hand side is ready. The left hand side is about ready. Whenever Paul's ready. Paul is in fact ready. So, let's get this counted down. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So, the first Tetris is coming out already. With all players now getting a Tetris. So, Paul, however, scoring his second Tetris. As Aki is already in a bit of trouble. Maybe his aggressive style is starting to get the better of him. So meanwhile, speaking of aggressive styles, we have Adam. He's got a nice clean stack, making sure everything he gets becomes a Tetris so far. So Adam unfortunately having to burn. He needs to get the right pieces. He does get them. Finds the eyepiece. Tetris for Adam, 96,000 points. Only slightly behind now. A slight misshift from Paul though. It's gonna cause some serious damage. And he misdrops yet again, so Paul tops out with 98,000 points. Adam takes game 2. Not the other games, there we go. So meanwhile on the right hand side, currently have Aki on 100,000 points to Eloa's 191,000 points, but Aki scores a Tetris. Just closing that gap by a little bit. We're trying to make sure that gap is as far as possible, whilst also dealing with a couple of burn situations. Gets that eyepiece. Finally opens up that last hole. So just so Adam knows, he has in fact won, so we're okay. Anyway, Adam is ready for the third game, while Aki tops out with 130,000 points. Eloa takes game 2 though. We can do another simultaneous countdown. So anyway, are Aki and Eloa ready? Aki is indeed ready. Is Eloa ready? Alright. So Eloa is ready. Let's get this game underway. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Paul ready to be decimated. Game has begun for all players now. As we already have 2 of the Tetrises coming out from Aki and Paul. Paul getting a second Tetris as well. Say Adam just with a little bit of a burn situation. Is there a bracket command? Unfortunately there is not, which is kind of a shame. Anyway, heading back, we currently have Adam with 74,000 points to Paul's 96,000 as he waits for an eyepiece, gets it. Tetris for Paul, now at 120,000 points. Meanwhile, Aki in the lead with 100,001 points to Eloa's 84,000. Currently waiting on eyepieces though. Lovely little spin there coming out from Paul though. Clearing a little bit of an overhang that he had. Should be able to find an eyepiece, finds it. Tetris for Paul, 167,000 points, still in the lead. Was gonna go for a Tetris, noticed he was only 3 high. Does get another one though, to 190,000 points. Getting eye bursted. As Paul now gets yet another Tetris, makes himself Tetris ready again, still waiting on that eyepiece. Gets it. Tetris with Paul, 237,000 points. Needs to do a little bit of tuck though. There he is, his Tetris ready. Adam scoring in Tetris, 175,000 points. Meanwhile, Aki's still in the lead, getting the Tetris for 220,000 points to Eliva's 167. Just waiting on the eye. She decides to burn the triple. Still no eyepiece. There we go. Another Tetris coming out for Elva. 209,000 points. Needs to make herself Tetris ready again. There we go. Needs to wait on the eyepiece. Meanwhile, Adam is in a bit of a situation. Manages to get a Tetris to burn himself down, but that is a lot of holes. There he is. One hole down. Move himself up, need the right pieces. That's another hole down, but he did create a hole in the process. Makes it down. There's another hole. Just needs the right set of pieces to open himself up. There is one of them. There we are. Is well on the right hand side is open, but there is a hole there that he now opens up. Gets it. He is now Tetris ready. Very nice dig there. He just needs that eyepiece. There it is. Tetris for Adam. 253,000 points to Paul's 359. Very large lead right there. Meanwhile, Aki still in the lead with 371,000 points to Eliva's 333. Seems Eliva's constantly trailing behind by about 1 or 2 Tetrises. Anyway, does get a Tetris, making it now a 1 Tetris lead, as Aki then fires it back, making it 2 yet again. Currently have Paul with a little bit of a situation though. He's creating himself a little bit of an eyepiece dependency. He's gonna have to fill it in with something. Finally gets the eye. But creating a lot of damage to his stack. There we go, scores the double. But he just gives up. He tops out at 398,000 points. Adam should be able to clear that. Adam only needs to clear a few more lines and he wins. And he gets the Tetris. So there we go. Adam takes game 3 and the match. Heading back to the right-hand side, however, have Aki in a very dangerous situation right now, and Eliwa with one hell of a spire, transitioning on 463,000 points. Aki, however, transitioning on 430,000 points, and there's nothing he can get over on the right-hand side anymore, so he tops out. And Eliwa takes game 3 and the match. And Aki says he retires. Meanwhile, Adam just being Adam and quite happily playing on the kill screen. Scoring a Tetris on the kill screen, should I add. A little bit of a situation on the right hand side, but he does get the correct hooks. However, his stack is now a little bit higher. Now entering level 22. Ooh, with a missed spin though. And that takes him out. Very great game though. Anyway, let me just quickly update these brackets because I forgot to do that. So anyway, it appears we are currently ahead of schedule by, well, 25 minutes. It's a bit of a gap. So I'm basically going to have to wait for Blog to finish his matches, and then we can continue on this channel. We can head up with the final 2 4-player matches, and then we head over to 2-player matches for the rest of it. I mean, at this point, like, Adam is just taking out everyone. If you go against Adam, then it's like, well, better luck next time, I guess. Go against Adam, you're into the losers bracket. You can climb your way all the way back up to go back to the finals to face Adam yet again and still lose. Yes, I'm not going to restream Blog, I'm actually going to host him just because of like how much time we've got left. I feel like it's fair that way. Let me just quickly get the channel up. Alright, there we go. Alright. So for now, we shall head on over to Blogmeister, and when he's done, we'll head back to here. So... oh no. That command didn't work. Do I actually have to do that from the dashboard? Damn. Yes, Twitch please. Oh boy. It's okay, have a backup. Have a backup. Alright, I'm heading over to Blogmaster. I will see you very shortly.